Be alone. That is the secret to invention. Nikola Tesla said this, the great inventor. That is the secret. I have seen it in my life that being alone makes you super powerful. It is important to be alone. It is important to spend time alone. My name is Manchas Kazabor, and you're on the Manchas Way YouTube channel. I'm sending you loads of positive energy. One love. It is so important to spend time alone. You see, some of us think that we must always be with a group. We must always be with a crowd. I remember one time I would feel bad, uncomfortable if I were alone, especially if I were at a party or at a public gathering. I would feel like, hey, there's nobody there with you. You looking weird. But gradually, I got comfortable with it, being alone, because I was actually choosing to be alone. We want to take a look at some of the benefits of being alone, especially what I've seen along my journey. Some years ago, I was able to write about a dozen Kindle books in a very short period of time. Now, it took me a short period of time because I had already done preliminary work with my websites. But what gave me that strength was being alone. What gave me that strength was spending time alone. Even when it comes to being single, a lot of people think that, oh, I'm single, I have to rush into a relationship. But maybe that is the time to enjoy the benefits of being alone, the benefits of being single, because your thoughts are pure at a time like this if you choose unpolluted. When you spend time alone, your energy is not affected by other people's energy like it is affected when you're always with a crowd. So you could be you. You could be reminded of your purpose. You could go all in on your passion. You could go all in on who you are. Spending time alone helps you bring out yourself more. But if you always with a crowd, you will always be influenced by them. Sometimes we have to turn off social media and be alone, spend time alone. Sometimes it's important, especially in the morning time. First thing most of us do, we open these apps and they mess up our thoughts. They influence us in a direction that works against us. But if we had taken time to be alone with our thoughts in our own space, we would have been able to be more productive. So like I was saying, I was able to write all these books because no one was there to disturb me. I would spend time alone at home, sometimes the entire week, sometimes 2 weeks. I would be spending time alone. And I've never been so productive. With my website, I was able to write article after article. I had never been so productive because you're alone. And Nikola Tesla said it, as we said in the introduction. That is the secret. Do you know that this is the secret to invention? Do you know that this is the secret to creativity? Because it's like water. Your water is pure. There's nobody dropping stuff in your water, dropping mud in your water, dropping pollutants in your water. It's pure. Some of us go crazy When we're alone, we think that we always have to be with somebody. If you always have to be around people, try it. Work on that. Try that. Try being alone. And being alone doesn't mean being lonely. That is totally different. Lonely means you're by yourself and it's painful for you. It's sad for you, unhappy. That is loneliness. What is important is to be by yourself and happy. Like I'm right here in nature. I'm alone. Well, I'm not alone because the birds are there with me. The trees are there with me. But all jokes aside, I'm here alone in nature. And that is why I'm able to flow and be with you. Bring out a message from the divine. That's where inspiration fits in. Inspiration. I'm a songwriter. And I love writing my songs alone. That is just how I do it. Because I could connect with the source of lyrics. I could connect with the source of melodies, of chords, of chord progressions, of rhythms. I could connect. That doesn't mean you shouldn't work with others. That doesn't mean you shouldn't create with others. But at times it is important to bring out you by being alone. It helps you tap into the source of creation, into the source of creativity. A lot of people get into trouble because they don't know how to be alone. And very often they choose the wrong company. They're spending time with people who are influencing them negatively, and they're going down a wrong path, or a path that leads to destruction. But what if they had chosen to stay by themselves, to not follow the crowd? Following the crowd is one way people stay back. Always following the crowd. Some of us are too needy. We need validation from others. We need people to say, oh, you're great, for us to think we're great. We always need that outside validation. Let your validation come from within. Know that you are great. Know that you are divine. Know that you come from God. Know that you come from source. Know that you come from infinite intelligence. And because you come from God, you're nothing else but God. It's just like the wave in the ocean. The wave is in the ocean, but the wave cannot be separated from the ocean. If it's separated from the ocean, it's no longer a wave. It can't be separated. It's one. Same thing with God. You are one. Yes, yes, yes. Nikola Tesla. We have to at times reflect on this. Reflect. You heard it, that being alone is the secret to invention. Being alone is the secret to creation. But how many of us spend time and ponder on this? Spend time and think about this. Spend time in meditation. Spend time in nature. The secret to invention. This man was able to invent a lot of the things we take for granted today. And we don't need him to tell us that. If we spend time alone, we will know, because we already know it. Our inner being knows it, knows all things. As there are ants in nature as usual, falling on me, but it's all good. All this is part of it. What seems like a bad thing is a good thing. It depends on your point of focus. It depends on your perception. We have to remember the importance of spending time alone. As we're here in nature, this is the Manchas Way YouTube channel. I'm sending you loads of positive energy. I'm sending you loads of abundance energy, healing energy. Click the like button, comment, share the video. God bless and all the best.